everyone, welcome to Sweet Tomato Vine Homestead. I'm Linda. Today I am back in the East Garden. I have a few things I want to do in the East Garden. I'm going to plant some watermelon and some okra in some of the same holes and kind of doing the 3 sisters method, but only 2 sisters. I'll be working in other parts of the garden also, where I'll be pulling out some of the plants that have run their course in the garden so that I can get ready to put some more things in. But first, y'all, I want to show y'all the Anastasia beans. They are up. Okay, these are the Anastasia beans that Diva Jones sent me, and I planted them very recently. I had to go back and look at the video to see exactly which day it was. Probably been about a week. And the Anastasia beans are up. They are on irrigation right now. I don't see any carrot germination. I see something, but I'm not sure if it's carrot germination or if it's weed. So that's why I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put some mulch on this bed. And the carrots, since I planted them very thick, and you know we have a long time for those carrots to grow. Carrots usually take a while. I'm going to go ahead and mulch this bed so that those beans can have plenty of moisture. They'll be won't have to compete with but they won't have to compete with so many weeds, because weeds will come up in the garden. But I'm gonna try to do my best to keep them out. But you all know it is getting hot, and so the best might not be good enough. But I am going to go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and spray these with some water. I got some more fertilizer right here, some of my plant tone. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna add a little bit more of the plant tone to this bed. Okay, I've added a little more of the plant tone. Now I'm gonna water them with my hose. After I make sure the water coming out is not too hot, because y'all, it's hot out here right now. Okay, I'm gonna let my water run for a while, y'all, because this water is coming out this hose hotter than bath water. It is hot. But I have to look at the temperature and see how hot it is, because it's not even noon yet. So I'm going to have to get in the habit of coming out much earlier. In the winter months, I would wait until the sun came out because it would be so cold in the morning. But now, since it's beginning to get hot, I'm going to have to go ahead and get out really early. Y'all, the water is still hot. Probably be a good thing to go ahead and drain the hoses at night, and that way I wouldn't have to worry about it so much. But y'all, these are some long hoses, and most of the time, you know, when I leave out, I'm just ready to go. I'm just ready to get inside, and so I don't drain these hoses. But now it's cool enough for me to go ahead and put some on these ananas. I'm about to call these kamikaze beans. I'm about to call these everything. But I have called these beans some of everything. But they are Anastasia beans. Anastasia beans. So I don't have to get used to saying that. Anastasia beans. And as you can see, a lot of these beans were not pushed that deeply underneath the soil. I will push them a little deeper. They still have germinated, and I will push them underneath the soil just a little bit further. But I'm excited about these beans have germinated so quickly. So thank you again, Diva Jones, for these Anastasia beans. Okay, y'all, and here's an update on my Echinacea. And see, this is why I told you all, sometimes I end up pulling out my Echinacea. I think that this is, okay, let me look first. Okay, yeah, I think this is poke salad. And see, this poke salad be hopping up everywhere. And then sometimes I think something is poke salad that is not poke salad, and I pull it up anyway. But see, this is my Echinacea right here. And so this poke salad coming out. Get out of that poke salad. Okay, what is this? Okay, I don't know what this is. But this is a pepper right here. This is a celery. Go ahead and leave that. But see, this Echinacea needs some space. Look at the Echinacea. Can you see the rootstock on it? Can you see the stem? Can you see the stem on this Echinacea? See, this Echinacea is ready to do something. It has grown up and it's about ready to put out a flower on top. So this, okay, this is a carrot. I need to pull this carrot out. Let's see. Okay, this carrot, I'll take this in the house. And then, see, now the Echinacea has more room to grow. Make sure there are no more weeds around it. Because I'm excited about this Echinacea. And y'all, when this Echinacea put out a flower, I am going to be so happy. Okay, what is this? Okay, that's a weed. I'm gonna pull the weeds out. And now the Echinacea has more room to grow. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. It's growing fast. Look at all these new leaves that it has put out. So now that it has started to grow, it is really doing well. And I started this one from seed, so I'm so excited about that. I have some more that I started from seed. I bought them out today so that they can get some fish emulsion. Let me show you what they're looking like. They're looking about the same as they were in a previous video, but I'm gonna give them some fish emulsion today. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave them outside. Someone was telling me that I could leave them outside. I was aware of the fact that I could leave them outside, but I was taking them back inside so that they could get back underneath the light, because I still have some empty cells that have not germinated. So I'm just gonna go ahead, give it this fish emulsion, leave it outside, because once I put that fish emulsion on it, I don't want to take it back inside anyway, because that stuff's gonna smell really bad. It stinks up the whole garden once I fertilize, so it's not going back inside. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that on here while I'm thinking about it, because y'all, I'm really out here just hopping all over the garden, but I'm enjoying myself. Even though it is hot outside, the wind is blowing, and I'm having a great time. Y'all, I know y'all can hear a lot of noise in the background, because they're doing some cleaning over here right behind. I'll show you what's going on. Okay, so my neighbor next to me is doing a lot of cleanup, and so everything's gonna be looking a little bit different. So a lot of the background trees are gonna be gone. So yeah, I think it's gonna look really good. So I'll keep you posted on how that develops. And let's take a look at the chicks. They're all eating their lunch right now. And the ranunculus that Shay from Shay's Herb and Edible sent to me have started to germinate. Okay, and this is what the watermelons are looking like over near the chicken coop, and they have flowers. There are lots of flowers. And someone was asking about this bench. This is a metal bench that I purchased some years ago when Fred's was still in business, and it has a trellis on the side. It was sit over in another part of the garden, and it had gotten rusted, but Ricky took a can of spray paint and gave it a couple of coats, and now it looks really good. So this is the bench, and we purchased it at Fred's, who are no longer in business, but I'm sure that you can find one similar. We are planning to put a cushion on it. Okay, I got a few onions back here that have gone to seed, and there was a pollinator on it. It was a yellow jacket on it. I didn't realize it until I got really close. But he didn't sting me. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to harvest this grouping of red onions, because they were really close together. This one has bent over, so it's not going to grow anymore. I'm going to go ahead and harvest these. Okay, so we'll be taking these inside. But I will go ahead and get the rest of these red ones right here. Okay, I'm still pulling because I decided I want to go ahead and get these onion seeds, so I'm still pulling these onions out. ahead and pull this one. Okay, this is my onion harvest for today. And I think I'm gonna leave them right there today, and then tomorrow I'll take them and cut them up and put them in the freezer. Okay, next I'm going to be starting some calendula seeds. And here are my seeds. These are some seeds that I saved a couple of years, because sometimes when you save your own seeds, you'll have some mixed in trash, but these are calendula seeds. If you can see the little ones that have the little curl to them, those are the calendula seeds. See if I can get some out of this. Okay, there are some in here. You have to, yeah, some of them trying to blow away. So they're trying to blow away, so I'm gonna have to go ahead and put them in here. But I'm gonna just pop them in this pot right here. I'm just gonna be planting them in this pot right here. And calendula does not need light to germinate. So I'm just gonna mix in some of my fertilizer with some of my potting mix, and I just stuck my hand in that bag. But I am going to just sprinkle the seeds with this trash. That came from the calendula seeds. And then I'm gonna just lightly cover them with some potting mix, since they do not need the light to germinate. And this is a large container, some old soil, so it doesn't matter that this container is large and full of soil, because it is not new soil. Okay, so I'm just gonna water them in. Okay, so now I made my label, and I'm gonna pop it in, and I'm gonna put them where they can get some full sun, because calendula flowers like full sun. And calendula is a herb that can be used to make salves and ointments for skincare. Today, I have some orange seeds. A lot of times the fruits that you get don't have any seeds in it. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to plant these seeds. I got them right here in my paper towel. And what I'll do once these seeds germinate, I will be try my hand at grafting these onto another similar rootstock. And so that way I will be able to get a successful, hopefully get a successful tree that will have, you know, close to or as well as good a flavor as the one that I'm starting to seed from, because those all play a factor in whether you get a good tasting fruit. Because sometimes you can grow these and it might grow the you may be able to get them to germinate and make a tree, but if you try to grow the fruit, if it does produce fruit, the fruit will probably not be that good. So if you get a similar tree that has a similar tree with the rootstock, that you can graft that that one that you germinated onto, and then you probably you have a good chance of getting a good fruit. So that's what we're going to be starting to try. I'm going to be planting these seeds, because it's important now to save your seeds. And if you have some seeds, you have some orange seeds, peach seeds, any of those fruit seeds, go ahead and save your seeds and try to just pop them in some soil and keep that soil moist, so that those seeds can germinate. And then you can try to come along with me on this new journey that I'm going to be trying once I get some of these trees to germinate. So I am going to I'm just going to add a couple of handfuls of soil to my container. I just got a little old pot that I got in the garden, and I'm just going to moisten this soil. I'm going to be adding a little fertilizer. I'll mix it up. I'm going to go ahead and press it down so that the seeds won't just go to the bottom. And now I'm going to take my seeds and press them into the soil. I'm going to put all of them in here so that, you know, that'll better my chances of getting germination. They're all different sizes. I'm just going to push them into the soil. gonna lightly cover them. And I'm gonna water them in. Hey, Kane. Hey, little dude. That Kane is, y'all. Kane is a tough little dude. There's one of the little rabbits. The other rabbit is inside the rabbit hideout asleep. One here, we got 2 more eggs. There they are. Okay, y'all, now I'm gonna plant my watermelons in these holes, and I'm gonna drop an okra seed in here with them, and that's gonna be similar to the 3 sisters method, but it's only 2. Okay, here's what my melons are looking like. These are the ones that I have left over. And so I'm going to be dropping them in. Let's see what the roots are looking like. If I can pull it out. Okay, let's see what these roots are looking like. Okay, roots look pretty good. So we're going to go ahead and just drop these in. They're kind of mixed up. Got some honeydew and some cantaloupe in here also. So we're just going to drop these in. Then I'm going to drop an okra seed in. Okay, and these are the jambalaya okra seeds that I have left. This is all I have left, and I saved these from like 2 years ago. So hopefully these seeds are viable, but I did go ahead and order some more jambalaya seeds just in case these are not viable. So we'll go ahead and pop these into these holes with these melons and cover them up. Okay, y'all, it has been a wonderful day on the homestead. I got a lot of work done. I am very excited about getting these melons and this jambalaya okra planted. So I hope that you have enjoyed the video and that you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Go ahead, hit the notification bell to be notified when I upload a new video. As always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.